Good evening, punters. How's it going? I'm here with Ben Blaschke, who's the operator of Poker Media Australia, which is covering the Stacked Poker Series this week. So Ben's agreed to a bit of a chat just to discuss how things are going and a little bit about Poker Media Australia. First of all, Ben, Poker Media Australia, what's that all about?
So Poker Media Australia is from the team that used to run Bluff Australia and Poker News Australasia. When Black Friday happened over 10 years ago now, that sort of made those a bit kaput. Poker Media Australia was launched shortly after, but never really got going, never really was sort of a casual thing that we did in our spare time. In early 2020, the shareholders brought me on as a stakeholder with them and brought me on as managing editor as well, with a view to grow the brand, grow the profile, build a business. I think Australia was lacking a real poker media, live reporting brand to do that properly.
Sure. Yeah, there wasn't much around.
No, so we decided to do that, and then COVID happened. So the past 2 years we're just trying to cover everything from a news side of things, just keep the brand building up from readership. And then this year we're really focusing on building our live reporting brand. So that's
which seems to be going well.
It's going well. We've been pretty busy. We started last year with WPT Deep Stacks on the Gold Coast. We've actually got 3 events on this weekend. This is the first time we've done Stacked here in Adelaide. Yep. We've got a deal with APL. We're doing all the APL events during the year. Yep. We're also this weekend doing the Treasury Brisbane Poker Series.
Yeah. So how do you cover all those bases at once?
Well, we've got staff in all locations. So I'm in Adelaide. We've got our live reporting guru Landon in Melbourne. We've got a couple of the guys that have just joined the team recently, Josh and Pete, up in Brisbane.
Oh, fantastic. So how many are on the staff now?
Well, in terms of live reporting, we've got at this stage, these are the 4 guys at the moment. We've got another couple that we'll be bringing on in the next couple of months just to try out and test and train up. We hope to have a live reporting staff of maybe 7 or 8 sort of casuals over the next 6 months, build them up. Yeah. If anybody wants to be involved and they can do a good job of live reporting, please contact us.
That's what we're doing now, isn't it?
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah. So here at Stack this week, you can hear a bit of screaming in the background.
Yeah.
Back behind us, well into the first flight of the main event. How's that been going? You've been here all day?
Yeah, it's been good. Well, I mean, I've been here for all the side events as well. I mean, some of them were madness. The PLO5 was a great atmosphere. It was pretty crazy. The main event's a bit more calm and like a normal freeze-out re-entry tournament. So it's been good. It's been a pretty relaxing day. There's 5 tables open. Not too crazy to play today with a $2,200 buy-in.
A few rebuys though, I noticed.
There's a few re-entries, but it's not complete madness. So, look, I think we'll finish off about 11 tonight. There's about 60 odd entries so far. It might get up towards 70. Pretty good numbers, I think.
Yeah, because there's flight 2 tomorrow, and then also flight 3, which is a turbo in the evening.
Yeah, there's a turbo flight from 8 p.m. tomorrow night for those that didn't do too well in flights 1A or 1B. Yep. That might get a bit more crazy, maybe with 20-minute levels. But no, I think we're looking at numbers of around. I think they're looking for around 150, hopefully.
Yeah. So they're going to blow last year's event out of the window?
Yeah, 126 last year, so 150 would be a really good result.
It would. So that'd be, as well as the $100,000 guaranteed for first, should be pretty solid prizes.
Looks like it, yeah. I mean, I've been talking to Stacked in the lead up, and I know that they were a little bit concerned with the COVID restrictions and the 100,000 guaranteed. Obviously, they didn't want to go back on their 100,000 guaranteed word, so they stuck with that, which is great.
Yep.
But the restrictions eased just in time for the main event.
So they could go 50% instead of 25.
Yeah, and I mean, the turbo was brought in thinking that restrictions would still be in place, just wanted to get an extra flight in, but now that they're gone, I think they'll really boost the numbers up in the end, I think.
Yeah. Any particular hand that stands out from today?
From today?
I saw one, which I might mention. I think Leroy flopped a full house with jacks on a 9-9 jack board.
Yeah, that was, so 9-9 jack board. He flopped, he had a set of jacks. The opponent had a set of kings. King on the turn. Money went in. There was another one too. Pip here played, I think it was his first hand he played, he got stacked with a nut flush draw against the set against aces.
Oh yes, I saw that one as well.
Yeah, so there's been a few interesting hands.
Yeah, and Jin Lee got Jin Lee hit
he made his
flush as well against the full house.
Yeah, against the flop float. So there's been a few hands, but they're always there.
Yeah, there are. And it's bit of a game of sliding doors, isn't it, poker? Like, you think one hand, someone doubles up, someone else is out.
Well, in the act of self-promotion, I ran fourth in the $100 freeze out at Sky City last night, and I copped a brutal beat to go out. So
you played that one?
I'm still stewing on that one at the moment. So.
I read your report. You said you're out checking out the local cafes and restaurants on your day off.
Yeah, that's my official word, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a good time, good fun.
It was. So, Poker Media Australia, bigger and better things happening.
Yeah.
What's coming up in the next little while after this?
Well, there's plenty of events coming up, John. As you know, WPT have announced they're having 3 events in Australia this year. WPT Sydney is coming up in late March. We've also got APL in Sydney, APT in Sydney. We've got WPT QPC up in Queensland in a couple of weeks' time. So that's all happening. Yeah. And the good news is that Poker Media is involved in most of those events that are coming up. So pokermedia.com.au to find out all your Aussie poker news.
Yeah, see, Poker Media, I think, has placed itself just at the right time because poker seems to be booming all over Australia at the moment.
I think everybody got sick of being locked away for 2 years, and as soon as they can get out of the house, have gone straight to the poker room. Numbers everywhere are great.
Yeah, and I think, Crown in Melbourne used to get a lot of the customers, and the Aussie Millions, that was a big high-profile event, but now the regional areas, I think the states are sort of building their thing because like people were locked within borders. Queensland went bunter. Now South Australia seems to be going very well as well.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is we've had this birth of mid-tier tours, so APT, APL, WPT League. So you got sort of main events for buy-ins ranging from $150 up to sort of $300-400. I mean that's a great entry level for people that have maybe played their $20 club games, want to go higher, can't afford the $2,000, $3,000 casino games, but that's right in the sweet spot. And those tours have gone, gangbusters.
Yeah, that's right. People don't mind, investing a couple $100.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, that's a good market to target.
And they get a good quality event for that price too these days. So yeah, good value.
Yeah. Whereas the one we're here at the moment here at Stacked, that sort of starts around $350 and goes up from there.
Yeah, we had 2 $350 events, 2 $550 events, and the main is $2,200. So it's been pretty good variety of buying levels there for people.
Yeah, as you say, the PL05 was particularly crazy.
That was 120 odd entries they got. There were a lot of them are re-entries. So I think at the start of the day, one table of 6 sat down and agreed to go all in pre-flop blind. And
that was actually about the time I left because I busted on the next table and I was considering a re-entry, but I thought no.
I thought this could get expensive.
Yeah, so I went down the road to where you went and picked up 5th place down there.
Yeah, no.
I prefer poker to bingo.
Yeah, I think it's better to do that. But, look, the Adelaide poker scene is really booming as well. This is my first time coming in the Stack this week, having a look around, and it's quite a tight-knit community. But the service is great. The players are very friendly. It's been very welcoming. And it's a really quality venue too.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really impressed.
Yep. So well done, Stacked. Well done, Poker Media Australia. And Ben, thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, John.
Cheers.